Well, thank you very much, everyone, for coming. I'm responding today to the news that Premier Danielle Smith has been forced to set up a government corporation to build a pipeline because Mark Carney and the Liberals have scared away all of the private businesses that normally build pipelines with their own money. While Canadian pipeline company Enbridge builds 2 pipelines in the United States of America, and TransCanada Pipelines is investing $8.5 billion building projects, again in the United States of America. And Imperial Oil shuts down its Calgary office, killing 900 jobs. No major private company is willing to build pipelines to ship oil under this Liberal government in Canada. Why? Because Carney and the Liberals have kept in place their laws that ban increased production, pipeline construction, and shipping of oil off the northwest BC coast. These projects should be built by private investors because they are wildly profitable. They should be money-making projects for both the industry and paying taxes into the government. Instead, after a decade of Liberals and under the weak, incompetent leadership of Mark Carney, business is losing money and taxpayers have to bail them out. It's the simple thing for Mark Carney to do is get out of the way. Get out of the way. That is literally the only thing Mark Carney needs to do to get pipelines built in Canada. I'm going to say that one more time because we have massively overcomplicated this. Mark Carney needs to do one thing for pipelines to get built. Get out of the way. We have trillions of dollars of investment that is waiting to build resource projects in Canada. We have more workers than jobs who are happy to do the work. We have businesses headquartered right in Calgary, Alberta that have been building pipelines for literally a century. All they need is permission. Who is denying that permission? The federal government. Hence, get out of the way. Let our pipeliners build pipelines. We don't need another office. We don't need another press conference. We don't need another law, another regulation, another set of bureaucrats to meet. We don't need a committee to talk about all the things that can't be done. We just need Mark Carney and the Liberals to repeal their anti-development laws and taxes and get out of the way. So that's what Conservatives are calling for. Let's get out of the way and get building.
What is your official stance on the ostriches in British Columbia and the culling order that they are facing?
Really incredible that the Liberals have caused so much, because of Liberal incompetence, we're in this mess. And when you have an incompetent government, you have messes like the inflation crisis, like the crime crisis, like the border crisis, like the investment crisis, like the fastest shrinking economy in the entire G7. When you have an incompetent government, you get lots of these messes.
Wait, on the ostriches, sir. Sir, you didn't say what your stance is on the ostriches.
This lady
Why won't you answer your stance on the ostriches?
I just did. I said the Liberals are incompetent. That's my stance.
Do you support the culling order?
Can I just...
Can we get your reaction to the new lumber tariffs?
Yes. Well, first of all, our hearts go out to the loggers, the mill workers, and the mill towns that are once again facing layoffs and job loss. Here we are 6 months after Mark Carney promised he was going to negotiate a win with the Americans. Lumber tariffs have more than doubled, and they're rising again. While Mark Carney breaks his promise, puts his elbows down, and gets trampled on by foreign leaders, our workers lose their jobs. His weakness abroad costs Canadians here at home. We need to defend our lumber sector against these tariffs. We need also to get the government out of the way to start home building so that that lumber can be used building affordable homes for our youth. We need to give people hope. Our purpose as Conservatives is stronger take-home pay with bigger paychecks and a more affordable life for Canadians.
Last question. How do you explain to the voters in BC, many of whom are not in favor of having a pipeline go through their province? How do you convince them that this is a good thing?
Well, British Columbians support pipelines overwhelmingly. Yes, British Columbians want pipelines built. It will be It's Liberals that are standing in the way. Liberals are blocking pipelines. The only thing standing between a pipeline that starts in Hardisty, Alberta, and ends in the northwest BC coast is Mark Carney and the Liberals. It's the Liberal shipping ban that blocks shipping of oil off the west coast. It's the Liberal pipeline ban and C-69. It's the Liberal production cap that bans the industry from producing enough oil to put in the pipe. So when the federal government bans Albertans from producing enough oil to put in the pipe, and then bans British Columbians from shipping it out of the pipe, then obviously no private industry is going to want to build such a pipe. If Mark Carney and the Liberals were to do what I say, get out of the way, then we could get a pipeline that would create jobs for British Columbia steel workers, Indigenous people all across northwestern BC, and across the beautiful prairies of our country. This is an incredible opportunity. I hope that it's a pipeline that ships 1 million barrels a day. All we need is for Mark Carney to get out of the way. Thank you. All right, guys.
On the budget?